Hi everyone, this is Nibiru Watcher. It is August 14, 2018, and I am on Buffalo, New York Skywatcher's YouTube channel, who happens to be a member of the Boogeyman Skywatchers Network. She does fantastic work. And I am, let me just show you what she's got. Some amazing footage here. And I don't say that lightly. Check this out. So we're watching the sun simulator passing in front of a series of lenses in our skies. Now, look at those lenses, right? The lens arrays that I discovered 2 years ago over Australia. Watch what happens next. Now, I believe the sun simulator is behind these lenses. Look at that, folks. Is there nothing normal about that, folks? Absolutely nothing. All right. So to give you, I downloaded this footage. Thank you, Buffalo Skywatcher. To show you, after downloading it, let's look at this one more time and review this footage. There's more to what she had captured. Let's just kind of go back and forth and look at this footage. Just look how it collapses around a series of lenses here. I have a diagram where I theorize what is basically out there. Wow, that is crazy. And look at these lenses here, just like I captured in space as well on the Australian camera. And then here it's a compilation of glitches. Look at this one happening again, this portion of the sky. Wow. Why would they do this? Because those lenses are hiding incoming solar system is planet X. So let's look at some more. For those of you who are new to this channel, let me show you what the lens array is. So first discovering this in Australian sunset, we noticed the same. I thought these were planets. It was over 2 years ago, back on the timestamp here was July 7, 2016. We can see these lenses here. These lenses are not capable of blocking red light because of the magnetic nature of the red spectrum. Here we see the smaller overlapping ones, which I believe are pointing or aimed at the much larger lens arrays, which are also overlapping in the front. This sets up what they call a Rochester cloaking field to cloak passing planets. These are the black dots, the dark sun halos that we see. The sun halo that follows the sun, there is a lens in front of it also. The red lens petal effect, all these little red things, are because the lens array are not bending that light. So as you can see here in my compilation of these instances where this has been happening over in New Mexico, in videos where we're seeing this happen, and for the very first time, this is the most compelling one I've ever seen. In this footage here, we can see this was a series of snapshots, but I finally was able to capture this thanks to Buffalo Skywatcher. This thing collapsing. Look at that. That's pretty much what we see. Here's another one, the double sun halo. I captured this. Double halos because there's two suns. The same lens we see inside during these double halos, and people are still want to believe that lens crystal, ice crystal light. Look at how it moves with the sun. Look at this, folks. You see how that, just like a lens, is bending the light out away, creating the dark area because it's hiding a sun. It's hiding a solar eclipse. The sun, yes, is being fully or partially eclipsed every time we see these dark sun halos. And I want to show you another subscriber footage that was sent to me by a YouTube subscriber. And if you wish to be named, please mention your name in the comment box. So let's watch right here, this failing footage here. We could see a very similar effect happening with this lens array as well. Look, does that even look like, look what it does to the camera lens as well. Look at this. You see that? A series of lenses and mirrors in space that are bending this light, obfuscating an incoming solar system. So thank you for sending me that one. The next footage I'd like to show you is this one. This one here is some of the footage I took down yesterday because somebody had emailed me an MP4 file who didn't bother putting their name on the YouTube channel and got all upset and threatened to copyright strike me, even though I offered to do another video and put a link in the current video. I took the whole thing down. So please, if you're gonna send me copies of stuff from the email and you want credit, tell me who you are as a YouTube channel, because in the email, if you want credit, I have no problem giving people credit like I always do, like I'm doing right now. Thank you. Buffalo Skywatcher. Look at the huge shadow of this object here. Now from the same camera, I'm going to show you where this shadow literally sweeps down very subtly all across. Look at this thing. Let's zoom in that. Is there anything normal? You've got clouds here, but why should you have a darkness in the sky forming a ring in the cloud? This should be straight across. So next I'm going to show you something that's probably the most disturbing thing on the entire video, besides the previous picture, that these planetary shadows are blocking the sun's light. We're never going to see them. We're going to see their outlines in distorted image thanks to the sun simulator, the chemtrails, the cloaked ships, and everything else that's out there. So the geoengineering. Look at this. Remember that shadow I showed you earlier? I'm going to look. It's very subtle, but it's going to get darker with time. Watch the shadow that's going to come down through here and sweep back up through here in this time-lapse camera over the northeast facing camera in Italy. So let me wind that back in case you missed it. Now it's very subtle, but you're going to see the shadow come down here. Hope you guys can see this. To the natural observer, it's so subtle. Look at that. Just see how that whole shadow just comes down across the sky? It's above the... There's just no natural explanation for that, folks. And they're going to be shocked one day when this shadow, like I showed you in the previous video, is going to go all the way across the sky. And very dark. And as far as the cloaked ships and the passing crazy cloud stuff, folks, anybody who's been watching these popcorn clouds pop in and disappear, sooner or later you're going to see this one. If you think this is normal, does that look like a normal photo? That looks like so surreal. But these V-shaped crafts are very real, and people are catching on to this. It's getting all over the internet. I'm asking for permission for people to post their videos, which I'll always gladly give them credit for it. So check that out. How crazy is that? And just for the record, I need to show you guys, anybody who thinks I'm doing clickbait, how much money I'm not making on this channel. You see here, $7.99 after 67,000 views. Wow, that is just so much money, huh? I'm telling you, it's like $2.48 per 1,000 commercial clicks. So that video that I took down got 6,000 views. I didn't even turn on the ads for like first 4,000. So and I got $0. And I'm not going to name the subscriber that did this to me and threatened the copyright because for whatever lame reason he has. Anyways, I do apologize for the little rant, but I'm sure I just had to explain why I took down my last video, because didn't want a copyright strike, because offering to give them a link and show their channel again wasn't good enough. Didn't want a copyright strike, right? Wow. Kind of upset by that, actually, but I'm over it. This is the lens array, how it works, pretty much. Where we see the planet is over on the horizon here. The observer's down here on Earth, and we can see it's below the horizon. Actually, there'd be some more lenses here overlapping. So as they look out, the actual planet's way off here in the horizon, but when they can electrically dim these, in my previous video, these are ultra-thin lenses by JPL. They can suddenly turn them dark, like we saw in the dark sun halos, bending the light. Unfortunately, does not bend the red. Look how much red still comes through this bending process. That's why we see the red. Red has got the longer wavelength, which gives it a bigger magnetic field, which makes it almost impervious from bending light, because it has a bigger, like balloon-like magnetic toroidal field. Yeah, so look at that. Is that like the craziest thing I've ever seen? And folks, I think this is going to get much darker. So please, copy, like, and share this video. And you guys have a blessed day.